Welcome back, crafters. We are back for our second episode of Escape Rooms in Survival. We are here on Ender MC again. I had made my second escape room on the second season of Ender MC, and I was also able to obtain a saved copy of it, which is great because I get to show you the room that I spent some time making. I tried to implement a few different redstone mechanisms with this to increase the challenge and the variety that the players got to do. There are physical puzzles, written clues, and just different ways to interact with the environment. Starting next week, we'll go through a variety of different ways I've come up with so far to make puzzles. For now, let's get started with the color-themed escape room. So we're starting with the library theme here. Now let's go check out that book over there. Looks like we need to move it over and flip the pages. Cool, a hidden chest. Let's give this book a read. Right, so 2 and 4 are important pages, where 1 and 3 are pedestals you need it on. Yes, that's the puzzle. Neat. Onto the blue room. So this is a 3-level elevation maze with water transitions. The path must only be taken in segments on certain floors and continued on a different elevation to get out. Fair warning, just like in the previous episode, while I may be decent at making a maze, I am not so good with solving them, and I did make this 3 years ago, so I can't remember the way. I'll fast forward getting through the lost stages. Yes, finally, the exit. Onwards to the yellow room. This was a sound-based clue room. The name on the keys will tell the player where they found the key, and they can press a button to hear a chime. They then need to lock the keys into the droppers based on how high and low each note was in the key range of the button near the key. There was also a hidden second way to solve this puzzle. If you got the key in the correct lock and pressed the button, you could hear the redstone tech moving. This is the only room you could hear such things, so it did make it slightly easier if the player had game sounds on and loud enough. like this so far? Please drop a like on this video so I know people are enjoying it. Subscribe to follow along with my weekly videos. Okay, purple room time. This one took me quite some time to program the redstone for, but it had a good Mad Lab feel to it. Clues are hidden in the pages of the books, and they needed to determine, based on the books, information, what station it applied to, and how it could be applied to the puzzle on each bay. Lots of water bottles were provided in the shulkers, and it was just a matter of using them correctly. While it is easy just to put the used bottles in the brewing stations, as we saw in last week's episode, they only like it when they aren't empty. You need water bottles, not just empty bottles. Okay, now we've fixed up that, on to the next room. Last season's escape room parkour was a bit too much for some players, so I simplified it here. There was a shortcut, I'll show you in a bit, but if players took it, they missed a key that was in the lower areas. I was never good at jumping, as you can clearly see. Okay, let's get down to the next challenge, and it's a three-parter. Do you remember the color combo? It's okay, luckily I do. Okay, we made it. Now time for the key that did have players cursing me a little when they tried this. But finding the lock was the harder part. Final part, final question. Yes, they would have been trapped in here if they claimed not to have fun. And we're out into the shopping district of the server. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. There were labours of love for both the players I played with and being a bit of a trickster in the most friendly player way I could think of. Remember, next week I'll be showing you the redstone behind these puzzles, and as we go along in the series I'll be making a new escape room week by week, so I hope you follow along with me. That's it for today, and I hope I have inspired you. Now get out there in your Minecraft world and build, build,